up from daycare, feed us dinner. If my mom was getting off a little later, take us to Bible study while, and then whatever. But they really are like another set of grandparents. Like, I was watching a TikTok, of course, TikTok is my thing. But I was watching a TikTok about Black families and how we have a almost kind of weird connection to each other. Like, for instance, I'll use myself. I have cousins that are, they're my mom's cousins, they're my cousin, but I consider them aunties because they're old enough to be my auntie, right? I also have a great aunt and great uncle who have passed away, who I consider to be my grandparents, because they were like my stand-in grandparents when my granny and my other grandparents were in Arizona. They took me under their wing and they, loved me and nurtured me like one of their grandchildren. So I called them grandma and grandpa. I did. And mostly also because my cousins were calling them that because those were their actual grandparents. But it was just easier for me to just say grandma, it was just easier. And I really did look at them like another set of grandparents. And also, they actually they were my god grandparents, because my godmother actually is their daughter. So in essence, they really were my grandparents. But and they really did, like, my family really is just so freaking rich. Like, I've said this, and whenever I really have the time to sit and think about it, I love to remind myself of how loved I actually am. Because this world can get cold. It gets cold in the D, even though we're not in Detroit or Dallas or nothing, but it really does get cold. And sometimes I have to remind myself, like, you're loved. Like, you really are loved. You might not talk to your family every single day, because everybody lives lives. And then there's people who are getting older, which is why we're going to go visit them. And I just think that it's important to nurture the people that you have in your life right now, because one day they just won't be here. And I've known that, and I really learned that with the passing of some of the elders in my family over the last 5 years. And then this year, my granny, losing her, that really, really like solidified, just how you should really value life and everybody in it, so we are going to do that, and I'm excited to be able to do that. And the next time we'll stay maybe a few days. I know that my mom is gonna have work soon. I'm looking to have work soon, so might not be able to go during the week, but whatever, it's all gonna be worked out. It's all gonna be figured out. But I'm looking forward to being able to go to Houston. I've actually never really been as an adult. I've passed through, I've driven through, but I've never and I've gone for the day and like chilled, but I've never gone like to stay overnight or to do any of the festivities that the adults be doing. You know how everybody be saying don't leave on a Monday? Like, I've never experienced that. And it's crazy because I've been in Texas now for 33 years. I moved to Texas when I was 5. Oh, it's been 30 years, right at 30 years. So yeah, and I've never been to Houston to parlay, to chill, to go do none of those things. And so I feel like this is a beginning for me to be able to do that. I know I have a friend that has mentioned she's gone to Houston, and that, you know, we've talked about briefly going. And so once I do this, and I'm going to be spending time with my family, but I'm definitely open to it. Definitely open to it. So I'm excited. But yeah, I think I'm going to get me some coffee. I need to confirm what the drink that my mom gets. I can't remember the name. That's if I'm going to have time. The parade starts at 9. It's 8:25. I'm about, if there's no traffic, which I'm kind of looking at the freeway, I'm about 10 minutes away from my destination and 2 minutes away from the Starbucks. From my, like, the Starbucks is about 2 minutes away from my destination. So as long as the Starbucks line is not long, I should be able to do it. And I'm trying to think. And there's a Starbucks up here on this corner, but well, it's not on the corner, but anyways. So yeah, how's y'all's week been? My week has been busy, but rent is paid. Hallelujah, hallelujah, for this month and next and the following and the following. Bills are paid, honey. But I'm just really working on getting more of a consistent flow. I am working on getting my subscriber count up. I'm at 101. Yay! So I have still a ways to go, but I'm just so grateful that 100 of you guys have chosen to subscribe to me. Now it shows me who out of the 100 people actually like consistently watches. Either way, thank y'all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in to see this beautiful face, this goofy spirit. Thank you. Today I am having a hair day. I'm having a day where I'm feeling kind of like, okay, so I don't know how to put it. Like, I feel good. Like, I feel well put together or whatever. But just like little stupid shit has been happening. Like, a second ago, I was going through my purse. And I grabbed something, and something was just like stuck to the end of my hair. Like, I had this eyelash brush thing, just little dumb shit, like just for no reason. And every now and again, stuff like that happens to me. And I don't know if it's like the universe's way of like humbling me in some way. I don't know, because I'm like, I don't have to be humbled. Shit like that happens to me frequently. Like, I'm a cute girl, but I literally can sometimes be a little clumsy, just a little. Like, I do my best to be poised and calm, and I might come off like, you know, if you ever see me in person or whatever, you meet me, you know, I can come off as having like resting bitch face or look like I'm serious, but really I'm inside trying to make sure that I don't overanalyze, don't overspeak, I'm overthinking the fuck everything. And it's something that I'm working on. I'm giving myself grace on it, because I'm still getting over the fear of being perceived. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm still getting over that. And I know that it will still come back as my channel grows and as I continue to put myself out there. But, you know, I really enjoy doing this, and most of me doesn't care. Like, I don't care if I come off as being cringe. I don't care if somebody doesn't, you know, I don't know. I'm learning to work through that, because I am used to people criticizing me. I'm used to, and I think that everybody is kind of used to that, but like, I've always felt like it's been on just like a whole nother level for me. And probably because I was not choosing the right people to be around, you know. I also, whenever you don't need as much validation, you just don't care. Your fear of perception, or your fear of being perceived in the wrong way, it kind of minimizes, because you literally don't care. Like, because you're minding your business, you're working on yourself, you're working on your goals. And that's exactly what I'm doing. Like, I'm okay with it taking me a minute. I'm okay with the fact that I might not have every single thing that I like, my biggest desires immediately, because I've always been a person that's had to work hard for shit. But guess what? With me working hard for it, I appreciate it even more. And that's the great thing about me, is that, and it doesn't always feel like it when I'm going through it. Trust me, I be crying, sliding down the fucking wall, listening to R&B music, snot and shit, all of the dramatics. Trust me. I just look like this. That's it. Like, everything else, like, girl, I really do be going through it. Mentally, emotionally. Sometimes I be thinking I want people in my life, and girl, hell no. Then I think about it and I'm like, nah, fam. All right, I got my drink. This drink my mom gets often. Yeah, so I'm gonna try it for the first time. I know how people feel about Starbucks and stuff, but I'm like, I don't know, honey. But yeah, so I was talking about fear of perception, and honestly, me going on this journey of creating content, it really has created almost like an anchor for me to, I won't say an anchor, because an anchor sinks you. It has sowed seeds for me. It has created a bit more confidence for me, to be seen out. Again, like I said, me getting on camera and talking is very different from me actually talking to 100 people. Like, this is what this is. So, you know, people will say like, oh, 100 subscribers is like, it's nothing. But it's just like, if you're not a person who can talk to people, who does public speaking regularly, like in-person public speaking, not Zoom, not none of that. Like, you talk to 100 people and not stutter and like, you know. So I'm really proud of myself for continuing to do this and being consistent in the best way that I know how, and just showing up, because I realize, like, I enjoy doing this. Like, it's a hobby for me right now, you know. I did not want to park here. There's people here. Okay, so this is my thing. So, like, you know, I just said I don't mind talking to people or whatever, but I don't like whenever I'm doing a video and like I can see that people can see me. It makes me feel uncomfortable, because I'm just like, get the fuck out of my camera. Like, why? So yeah, I chose to move, and here I am. But yeah, I'm at my destination. I have a few minutes, and I'm gonna sip my coffee, talk to you. So tell me what's going on. How's life? How are the kids? Yeah, but I am really just working on grounding myself in this content creation and just the other seeds that I'm sowing, because let's be honest, like I have to be a person who has money. Like, I don't do well with having the bare minimum. I don't do well with bare minimum ass niggas. And that's friends, people, jobs, like anything. I don't do well with that. Like, it literally gives me anxiety. Baby, this is no wonder. Now listen, drinking this is not gonna put me with the slim waist and the fat ass. It's gonna give me auntie arms. So I have to balance this out. Like, this has to be the only sweet thing that I have today. I don't even know how many calories this is. I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm some health guru, because I'm not. But yeah. This is delicious. It's I got a grande. It's a caramel crunch frappuccino blended. Baby, it's delicious. It's making me happy. And I got a bacon Gouda sandwich. But yeah, ultimately, like this morning I woke up, I was in a good mood. Last night I went to bed. We all went to bed kind of late because I was helping Bronxy Boo with his Fiesta float, which he did at Sonic. I should have inserted a picture. Once I get inside, I will either snap a picture of him or whatever, and I'll insert it. But yeah, we did that. And I wanted to add more details, but because I did everything last minute, first of all, I knew that I needed to get the stuff for the float. But because he wasn't like driving me crazy about it, I was just like, maybe he doesn't want to do it. But then he reminded me about it, and I was like, shit. So I went to Dollar General and I got some stuff. We got some paint. We painted a shoebox. We added a few details, but if he does it next year, I'm gonna be more prepared, and we gonna make it real fancy. But I had fun. It was really relaxing, like painting, and it just reminded me like to get back into my art bag. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and make it seem like I'm this artiste, you know, but I do like to paint. It is fun for me. It's relaxing. I like to do that and listen to music, singing. Like, I had fun. I really did last night. It was fun. And it was fun for the kids. We all had fun. And so to be able to see the work today, it's gonna be rewarding. But yeah, I do think that art is something that I could definitely make a hobby for me because I really enjoy doing it. So I need to make more time to prioritize hobbies. And I think as a woman or as a human being, like, because a productive person has like multiple hobbies. So it's like, I think that's a hobby that like is like fitness related, something for mental growth, something for, I think there's like 4 hobbies that you should have. And yeah, so let me stop yip yapping. I wanted to go to the gym today. I don't know if I'm gonna make it while I'm drinking this goddamn drink. Okay, the gym is also my sanctuary. I need to get with my friend to learn how to work the machines. You know, I've been at that gym now for a year. I had one what is it called? I had one session for a personal trainer. It was like a free session, and it was really just to see, like, you know, where you're at and what you need, and you know, and in the future I'm gonna do that. I am, but I need to get with my friend who goes to the gym with me, shout out to you, girl, to learn how to work the machines and shit, so that I can get these arms toned, get this stomach toned, get this back toned. When my body gets toned, because I'm already losing the weight that I want to lose, when my body gets toned, it's over for you hoes. That's all for now. I will check back in a minute. Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Thank you. Give me a kiss. Love you. Hey, it's me. I am on my way to go get my brows done. At this point, your girl is tired. I done been to the gym. I went to my son's parade. I went to get a pedicure. My wig is sliding back under this headband. And I missed my turn. Shit, I should have turned. I gotta get my brows done because they don't look bad. Like, y'all can't see, but I can if you get really close. No, I'm not zooming in. I just have to get them cleaned up a little bit, and then I'm gonna go home and shower, and then by the time I'm done showering, maybe I'll take a bath. I think maybe I'll take a bath. We'll see. And then this evening, Brooklyn has karate. I need to figure out what we're gonna do for dinner. I'm debating whether or not to just pick up a pizza or something. I don't know. I made chicken fajitas yesterday, and there's still some meat left, but it's not a whole lot. I'll have to take a look and see how much is left. But yeah, I'm just trying to get through the day. Today has been a very productive day. I woke up with a little bit of anxiety because I wasn't sure how my day was gonna go. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to do everything. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to go to my son's parade and go to the gym, and have time to get my pedicure and all that. And it looks like I've made it so far, and I was able to squeeze in getting my brows done too. So go me for making the time, carving out the time, and I'm excited about it. So I'm gonna do that real quick and I'll check back. All right, I'm back. So I am now on the way to go get my brows done. I went home to take a bath and just kind of recalibrate. I set out the rest of the chicken fajita meat, so that is what we'll have for dinner. I know I mentioned, it was just a thought, that I would buy something out, but we still have tortillas and cheese, and there's still some meat left. So there's enough to be able to eat. And yeah, so I'm gonna go get my brows done. Hopefully she's not busy, because she had like 2 people in there. And I was like, hell no, I'm not waiting. I have about, like, right at an hour, really less than an hour, about 50 minutes, 45 minutes, 50 minutes to spare. I really wanted to go home and take a nap, but it's okay. So yeah, let me see what it's looking like here, and then we will go from there. All right, I'm back. I got my brows done. They're like, I didn't do anything dramatic. They're just cleaned up or whatever. But yeah, I finally got that done. And I'm about to go pick up my baby and then go ahead to pick up the kids. I'm thinking I want to redo my lashes, because you see all this under. Put your hand down. Yeah, so I'm gonna do that and then go from there.